Thanks for joining us for Fox 10 News at noon. We begin with a Fox 10 News alert. Evacuations for hundreds of people are still in effect as the Greer Fire continues to burn out of control at this hour.
So the Apache County Fairground Shelter, one of the places where people can go, and that is where our very own Nicole Krasean is headed. Joining us from the road. Do you see that smoke, Nicole, yet?
Hey guys, yeah, so I wanted to show you, here we are heading toward, as you mentioned, St. John's and one of those shelters. We're going to catch up with people in about an hour. Now I'm going to show you here, this is a look south, and it's kind of hard to see, but we're seeing what we think are the beginnings of some of that smoke coming into our view down south. We're going to be north of the main part of this Greer Fire when we get into St. John's, but you can kind of see that break in the clouds up there, and you can see a little bit now. Some of the shrubs are getting in the way, but you could see a little bit of that break where I think the smoke is. So right now, again, we're about an hour toward St. John's, and then we'll be about 45 minutes north of that main area of the Greer Fire. The big things to know right now, as you mentioned, there are additional evacuations that have been put into place overnight into today. Still over 7,000 acres the Greer Fire is burning, and still a big factor, that zero containment on this fire. There are nearly 450 fire personnel who are out there taking over different parts of this firefight, but right now zero containment means they have a long road ahead to being able to really get a hold of the fire. So those evacuations really need to be taken seriously, and people need to continue to be alert. Now, one thing we did learn today is tonight at 6 o'clock there's going to be a meeting at Round Valley High School in the theater at 6 o'clock tonight. We want to let people know about that so that if you're anywhere near these affected areas, you can go and get more information. There's going to be fire personnel there, and that's going to be kind of a one-stop shop for the latest news. We're going to make sure that we're there so that we can bring people the latest information as well. But yeah, right now kind of blocked our view here, some of the greenery, but that's the direction of the fire, and we could see what appeared to be kind of a smoke line there, and we're again over an hour out from even being close to that area. So this is pretty significant, and you can see that in the distance here. I'm going to try to give you one last look there. It's kind of in the center of the screen is where we think that smoke cloud can be seen. So it kind of looks like a heavy white cloud, but we believe that to be smoke from this fire. So we're going to continue to make our way towards St. John's, and then we're going to venture down into the parts of Springerville and Eager that we can get to. Obviously want to stay safe as well and out of those evacuation zones, but want to get as close as we can to provide the most information for people. So we're on our way, and we'll continue to update. I'll be active on my X account, and I know we'll be active on our Fox 10 Phoenix Facebook page, and also on our website, so continue to follow along with that. But that meeting tonight at 6 o'clock going to be a big thing for any updates for people.
All right, we will be watching closely, and as you said, you're going to try to stay safe, so we definitely want you to do so. And then we are going to be keeping an eye on the winds as well, because as Nicole mentioned, that's a big problem out there that's been fueling that fire ever since it started. So Ashley is in the Weather Center with a first look at that weather.
Yeah, those winds definitely were a cause for concern. The great news is that they're starting to break down and taper off just a little bit. Before we talk about those winds, I want to pull up on your screen some of our evacuation maps that we have across the region. So, of course, we have both level 3 and level 2. Let's talk about those level 3 evacuations closest to the area of the fire. That includes Greer, South Fork, and residents west of Highway 261, also residents south of Highway 260 and west of River Road. And as Nicole had mentioned, we actually have some new evacuations. We are at level 2 set for all residents south of South Route 260, as well as residents north of South Route 260 and west of Burke Road. So even though those winds are dying down, still have those evacuation orders in place. Winds winds will pick up, though, by this afternoon and evening by a couple of values, up to 30-mile-per-hour wind gusts. We're also tracking a system for this weekend that may be bringing back those winds. But as far as those winds are concerned for today, I mean, just compared to the last couple of days, they've certainly died down in nature. But within those winds, even they are on the lighter end, they are picking up some of that wildfire smoke. So we're breaking that down for you coming up in your full forecast in just a few minutes. Back to you guys.